Hi there folks, my name's NovaWing24 and welcome to the NovaWrap, your one-stop location for all your simulation news and updates from the week that was. Alrighty, so we're going to start this week with a bit of an oversight of mine from last week actually. Some of you may or may not know that I thoroughly enjoy the VRS Simulations TAC Pack products. So I have the Superbug. Love also using the Dino's TAC Pack enabled aircraft as well, so really fun. And I am terribly remiss of me to miss that V Studios Interactive actually released their new SPAD 7 CI, which is also TAC Pack enabled. Now you might wonder how a World War One biplane is going to be TAC Pack enabled, but it is. So you've got your World War One era machine guns all equipped to it. So it is there with the overwing Lewis machine gun or the standard firing through the propeller arc Vickers machine gun. So the full functionality is in there. Now this aircraft is looking absolutely amazing. V Studios stuff. To be honest, I haven't really looked at their stuff previously, but the pictures I'm seeing of this look absolutely incredible. Your full high def 4096 textures that we've come used to in these days, and full compatibility with FSX and Prepared 3D out of the box as well, or out of the digital download as it may be in this case. So yeah, did want to touch on that one. So sorry I missed that one, but hey, you know what? I got there eventually. So this is available from V Studios directly, or from your favorite online retailer as well. So yeah, if you're into your World War One biplanes, definitely something to consider. It's got a pretty cool history. Quite a few of the famous aces, including an Australian ace, Alexander Pendland, actually flew this one. So in their World War One fighter pilot career. So definitely worth grabbing hold of if that tickles your fancy. Alright, so moving on to other news from the week that was. So the wonderful guys over at Orbix have released their newest airport. So this time it's designed to work with their FTX North Carolina scenery. So this is Kilo Sierra Quebec Lima San Carlos Airport. So this is a GA airport situated around San Francisco, just near Silicon Valley as well. It's pretty cool. It's got they've even gone to the detail of actually putting in the Hiller Aviation Museum in there as well, which documents the history of aviation in Northern California as well as some of its helicopter history as well. It was actually founded by Stanley Hiller Jr., who actually designed the world's first successful coaxial helicopter and produced a model of it at only 17. So that's really cool. So nice little attention to detail. There's also put in there some tech companies, including the most notable being Oracle's headquarters. Now in my professional life away from YouTube, Oracle and I are not friends, but that's okay. We've got their amazing headquarters all lovingly detailed in this airport here. So great little piece of scenery here for you North American GA pilots. Definitely going to be worth picking up for you. And you can buy this from the flightsimstore.com.au. Just head over there to grab it now. Alrighty, in other news as well, we've got DCS World's Hawk T1A beta update. Now, this may be old news to some people because it has been around now for about 2 years and it's sort of in its various evolutions of its beta development period. However, this is the first time that it is actually officially listed in the DCS World eStore. So still not on the Steam because the Steam DCS stuff doesn't cater for betas. So because it isn't at a final release stage yet, you won't see it on Steam, but you will see it on the DCS eStore now, so you don't have to buy it direct from VEAO anymore. So it is part of the consistent patches for DCS World now, so that generally means that we're going to be seeing it go to a full-fledged release very soon. So this looks absolutely spectacular. I myself, I don't dabble in DCS too much, but this is something I've been hanging out for quite some time, so it's really exciting next step in its development for me. So yeah, really excited for that one. Alrighty, in other FSX P3D news, we have got the wonderful guys over at Iris have released their Pro Training Series Texan Driver. So this is their revisiting of their Texan 2 product from that was actually one of their first products they released was the T6A. This is now the T6B, T6C variants. Now this is formed part of their Pro Training Series, so a lot more detail, a lot more depth has been placed into this flight model than previously, and yeah, it is just absolutely outstanding. I've been fortunate enough to be slipped a review copy by the great team over at Iris, so look out for that coming up very, very shortly. Will be my review of that, mucking around in P3D for that. So, yeah, you know what? I'm going to spoil it to say my review is going to be amazing for it, because this thing is just incredible. It really, really is. So, yeah, definitely wanting to be. If you want some single turbo prop, the powerful single turbo prop, this is what you're going to be wanting to look for. Really, really is. So, yeah. On to simulation news of different veins today. We're now going to be looking at, so the wonderful guys over at Dovetail Games, they've released yet another DLC for their Train Simulator 2015 title. This time the Rhine Railway, the Mannheim to Karlsruhe route, has been added on and available for download via Steam now. $39.99 US, or your equivalent local conversion currency, whatever they feel like getting to you on that one. You can buy it either as just the tracks, or you can buy it with a new train as well, the DB-BR145. If you're into trains, you probably already know about this, but if you don't, yep, get along to it. As I said, trains not usually my thing, but for those of those who do, I've talked to them. They said it looks absolutely spectacular, and you know what, Dovetail are doing some pretty amazing stuff. I'm still really liking the support now that they're getting a bit more swing to the swing of things for FSX. Now that they're getting more of the bigger name developers on board, which is nice to see as well. So, there you go. Good to see for the Train Simulator guys out there. All right, moving on to one that's particularly of interest to space simulation type people. The Elite Dangerous Wings update has now gone live. So the update is the 1.2 update of Elite Dangerous. This is codenamed, or has been nicknamed, the Wings content update. Essentially, it just gives you some pretty major big things. So it gives you 2 new playable ships, the Fer-de-Lance and the Vulture Heavy Fighter. So these 2 heavy fighters are looking pretty damn awesome. I know one of my co-YouTube contributors, Laserbolt, he is quite impressed by both of these ships and quite loving it. He used to be doing a lot of exploring and cargo hauling, but now I think his taste of combat has been inspired by the introduction of these 2 new ships. It also adds in some really cool new functionality. It's overhauled the communication system and allowed you to reboot destroyed systems, which is really going to be helpful, because that really killed me a long time ago. I lost a lot of money because I had to self-destruct my ship, but anyway, we won't go into that. It's added the wings functionality as well, so you can actually get up to 3 other pilots to join you, so you can have a 4-ship wing, and you actually get to share. So if you can form transport wings, so you can actually share in the profits, or you can have a combination transport and sort of escort fighter wings, or you can just have a wolf pack of fighters going up and beating up your various other galactic denizens as well. So that's pretty cool. And there's a whole list of other tweaks and fixes as well, sort of way too long to count. But yeah, you can read a full post over at EliteDangerous.com, EliteDangerous.com. And for those who've got it, or if you haven't got it and you want to have a look at it, seriously, check out the videos of my co-contributor Laserbolt. He's got some amazing videos up there as well. It is just an incredible title, it really is. So exciting stuff coming forward. Alright folks, well that pretty much wraps up the simulation news from the week that was. Thank you very much for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe on the channel here if you're enjoying these videos and want to see more content coming through. And also that if you do want to keep in touch with me and see what I'm up to between the posts and between videos, don't forget you can follow me on Facebook and on Twitter. Just search NovaWing24. Alright folks, thanks very much for watching. Safe skies, take care, we'll see you next time. Bye for now.